Yo, what up? What's poppin'? Back at it again with another video for y'all, and I was just wanting to chat with y'all because, yes, this artist is my favorite music artist of all time. Eminem and Hobson, like Eminem is number one in my top five. Hobson is number two in my top five. I love Eminem. I like Hobson. But when it comes down to battle rappers, DNA is my favorite battle rapper, and Big K. I love DNA. I like Big K. But anyway, this is my favorite music artist of all time, and it's like he had a lot of success in his career. Ever since he was like a kid. I mean, unfortunately, he didn't have a childhood because of the fact that he was like a musician at a young age, and he was like the lead singer in a band with his brothers, and he also had his father that was like very hard on him, and his father was so hard on him and abusive to the point that it scarred him to the reason why he had got all of the plastic surgeries. But it seems like after he came out with his Invincible album back in 2001, it seems like, but because that's the thing, he ended up not even going on tour for that album because of the fact that he had an issue with Sony. And it's like after he came out with his Invincible album, he ended up going through more accusations. Like people were accusing him of doing stuff to to yeah, people were like accusing him of stuff. I mean, I'm not gonna try to go deep into detail because you know how these platforms are, but I just wanted to talk with you all about something. Michael Jackson, the king of pop. Michael Jackson is my favorite music artist of all time, but when it comes down to Michael Jackson, when it comes down to the king of pop, it seems like people were jealous of the fact that he owned like a big catalog, and it seems like the reason why they had him go through all them accusations is because with him owning a huge catalog, what I mean, it's like he refused to sell the catalog. Because I remember Akon was talking about this in one of his Vlad TV interviews. But yeah, Michael Jackson, people were jealous of him. People were jealous of the success that he had as a black man in the entertainment industry. I mean, regardless of all of the surgeries he had went through and him going through the skin condition vitiligo, like Michael Jackson, he was still like a black man, African American, even though he had that skin condition. And yeah, you do got people even to this day that be talking about saying that Michael Jackson turned into a white man. But yeah, Michael Jackson, he owned a huge catalog. He had a big catalog, even when it came down to the beef with him and Eminem. Eminem had made the song Just Lose It, where Eminem was pretty much like, making fun of Michael Jackson, but Eminem was just clout chasing. He wanted Michael Jackson to know who he was, and Michael Jackson, he pretty much like owned Eminem's like some of Eminem's stuff with his catalog too. Like, but yeah, people were. It seems like people were just jealous. People were jealous of his catalog. They were jealous that he owned a huge catalog. And you see, the thing about it is that with Michael Jackson going through all them accusations, he had to dish out all of the money for the lawyers and stuff, having to like be in court and stuff. Like they were really trying to destroy him while he was still living here on Earth. And then it's like he was working on the concert, on the tour, the This Is It tour, and it's like he was rehearsing for the tour, and then it's like after the rehearsals were over, he went home, and all of a sudden, like he passed away, cardiac arrest. But he was doing that show. He was like rehearsing for that show just to pay off, just to like, like have enough money to be able to like get his finances in order. He was doing all the rehearsals and he was preparing for like a big comeback, but it seems like with him calling like the tour "This Is It," it seems like he planned on retiring. You know what I mean? Because it's like all that stuff he had to go through in the music industry and all the stuff he went through in the entertainment industry. Because Michael Jackson has a lot of masterpieces like Thriller, Dangerous, yeah, Off the Wall. Yeah, like Michael Jackson, he definitely has classics. Invincible is a classic. And then the album the History Past, Present and Future, which that album is like a mixture of a greatest hits album, and then he has like a part where there's like new songs on the album. But yeah, and even the albums that they had came out with after he passed away, his Escape album is a masterpiece. But the Michael album, that album right there, it didn't really like sound like actual Michael Jackson vocals. I think they said something that on the Michael album, I think they were saying that the Michael Jackson vocals on the Michael album were actually fake Michael Jackson vocals. But listening to the Escape album, that's Michael Jackson's raw vocals. That's his actual voice. But yeah, Michael Jackson, he definitely had some classics. I would probably say one of my favorite albums is his Invincible album alongside yeah, like probably Dangerous or Off the Wall, but Invincible is definitely one of my favorites. But yeah, they were jealous of the fact that Michael Jackson owned a huge catalog. I just wanted to do a video about this because I mean, I know I've done some videos about Michael Jackson, but yeah, Michael Jackson, my favorite artist of all time. It seems like they were just jealous of the fact that he owned a huge catalog. Don't forget, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell on my channel, comment, share, like the video. And again, my new song, Trolls, it's on my YouTube channel and it's also on my SoundCloud. Y'all can follow me on SoundCloud at Wally G. Let's run it up. Let's blow it up. Love y'all.